All right, Pisces, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for January 15th to the 21st of 2018, and this video is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out that link down below. We're using the actual size of the constellations, which does change the signs from mainstream astrology. All right, so Pisces, this week we do have a lot of emphasis on your 10th house of career and productive life. In fact, likely a new beginning with this area with the new moon on Tuesday, Wednesday. So planting some new seeds that will be taking you into the next lunar month, but also the next solar year when it comes to new beginnings with your productive life, your public life, things like that. By the weekend, we do have the Sun and Venus then shifting out of the 10th and into your 11th house, where you'll notice over the coming weeks, probably more focus on your aspirations and the value you derive from your career and productive life. And maybe your friends in your network circles as well, and anything you do hope and wish for the future. All right, so Pisces, let's look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, Pisces, so here's your chart for the week. There is the new moon on Tuesday, Wednesday in your 10th house of productive life, of career and achievements. This area is you're still working within limitations here. It's been new or you're taking it seriously, but this is still another step in the right direction with a lot of that. In fact, the new moon will be conjunct Venus here in this area, so you're likely seeing the value of your career and or your productive life. And you may also notice some new beginnings with communication and just this deeper connection to life, probably just willing to get deep and vulnerable. In fact, it's a fantastic year for this because Jupiter is in your 8th house, really helping you learn a lot about intimacy, openness, and not just with relationships, but fundamentally with life. So you can connect to life on that deeper level, really learn more about what truly matters most to you. So very good energy flow this week with that because Jupiter is going to be sextiling Pluto for the first time of this major aspect, taking us all the way into September of this year. So good energy flow between the deeper dimensions and your productive life and your outward public image, right? 10th house, it's the image that we have, the way the world sees us or the community sees us. So great for bringing in some of that depth and whatnot into your career, whatever that is, openness, transformation, change, healing, and vice versa. Maybe some of this work you can do to, again, heal and transform, face fears, and empower yourself. In fact, this aspect alone is very empowering, not to mention that with the 8th house emphasis, it's that you could be really taking action towards any inhibitions you have, and that being a very empowering thing for you where you're transforming throughout this year. So that's the early part of the week. Once we get to about Thursday, Mars does trine up to Chiron, so there is some healing collectively for you, probably feeling healed with your confidence, your independence with Chiron in your 1st house, and it's including Mars as well, maybe a bit healed with that deeper connection to life also. Then Friday, Saturday, Mercury does sextile Neptune, so there is some easygoingness when it comes to your career and your productive life, probably in your relationships, and maybe even to your home and personal life as well, since Mercury rules those areas. But in either case, you're probably just feeling a bit easygoing in general with Neptune in positive energy flow to that 10th house sector. Now, the weekend does have Venus going into your 11th house, followed by the Sun on Sunday. So this is setting the stage for the coming weeks that you'll likely start to value, I think, a bit of your friends, your network circles, or any organizations or groups you're a part of. Also value the future and your aspiring side. And I think that's really where you're going to be focused once the Sun shifts in there on, what do you want to see for the future? What do you want to see for your future? What do you want to see for the future of the world? Maybe it could be very humanitarian, collective like that. But then also your friends, your groups, anything you're a part of. So seeing the values of, these things, and then also seeing the value of your career as well. And maybe even too, over the next few weeks, how you can cultivate more of your income and value from your career, since this is the 2nd from the 10th. But whatever it is, I think for the coming weeks, excellent to be focused on your aspirations and your ideals, whether they're group related or personal. And I think you'll find that to be a great source of energy and enjoyment for the coming weeks. All right, so Pisces, have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon for the next forecast.